Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? I am Ada Kajimba and I am your business strategist. And so today I have something wonderful, exciting for everyone, something that I want to introduce to you. But before I get into that, um, I just want to, employ everybody to share. Um, Come on in, share this post, and let everybody, get this information so that people can get this information. And so what am I here to talk about today? A few days ago, about 2 weeks ago, I was talking to my prayer partner, and she was talking about. I was asking her, "What are you doing?" That day, and she said she needed to go finish her Excel classes. So with a lady, and so two things jumped into my mind. I'm like, Excel classes. How come I've been friends with you for years? I mean, like our friendship has been going since 2007. We've been friends for over 10 years. And number one, I didn't know you don't know Excel. And then number two, how come you didn't reach out to me? So for number one, when I asked her, how come, you don't know Excel? And she's like, because I just don't know Excel. And I'm like, well, it's Excel. It's easy. Like, there's really nothing to it. And she's like, well, to you, it's easy, but to me, it's not. And then I asked the second thing, I'm like, so how come, I'm techie, I went to school studying computer science. How come you didn't come to me to teach you this Excel? You know how good I am with teaching. And she said, well, because you've never, talked about teaching people, tech stuff, and I never offered. So, two things jumped at me that things that I think are easy for me is not easy for everybody else. Exactly like, with this Excel thing she's talking about. So it now came into my mind because a lot of people have been coming to me, can you teach me this? So I have like scattered spots of teaching people stuff about, what people just coming to me and saying, can you teach me this or can you teach me that? And so it came to my mind that maybe there is something to this. And so, what is it? Now, I'm introducing a program that is starting tomorrow, and I am calling it the Best Series at noon. So, what is the Best Series? The Best is an acronym, it means Business Essentials and System Tools. Get it? BEST. Business Essentials and System Tools. What is the best program really about? What's the series about? So I'm going to be teaching you, business, as the name says, business essentials and system tools, things that you can use in your business to get from one place to another. Um, it's my audience, you have the ability to, and you have, I'm giving you the permission. Is there something that you really don't know how to do and you need somebody to teach you? So here I am, I'm offering my services. This is how I want to serve, because it doesn't make sense that the people around me don't know how to use these things while I'm able to do these things and teach you. So that's what the best program is going to be. You're going to gain, practical, knowledge how to do things. For example, if I was going to teach Excel, I'm going to teach you not just by, putting numbers, having your spreadsheets, but, it's going to go towards the accounting aspect of it and everything that Excel has to do. Now, I know somebody will say, "Oh, you're doing this for free." Yes, I'm gonna do. It's gonna be broken down into two. Some of it is gonna be a paid. It's gonna be in my paid program, which is the best program. Again, business essentials and system tools. But you're gonna get what you're gonna get for free. It's gonna be worth, it's gonna be worth it. And so, if you wanna now go to a pro level, then you get to the paid part of it. But if it's something that is, just um, basic stuff, I am going to cover it in this live. Now, I'm not creating a group for it. This is going to be done strictly from my business page. The reason is so that I can be able to get a lot of people. With my personal profile, I only share to my friends, but with my business page, I can make it public, and then you can now, share to everybody else. And so that's what's going on with that one. And then the next thing now is how is it going to run? It's going to be, I don't want it to be more than 10 minutes. I know that when it comes to tech, I can go hours and hours, and I don't lose sleep. I don't lose, I don't care about eating because this is what I love. But I know that people's assimilation is different. So I'm going to make it 10 minutes, highest 15 minutes, so that you can just, it's a quick one. You get into the videos, you get what you need immediately, and you come out, because I know people are really busy with work, with their business, with their life, families, kids, and so I don't want it to be cumbersome and too heavy for anybody. So it's going to be 10 minutes. I'm not going to say 15 minutes. 15 minutes is the maximum, but it's going to be 10-minute videos. But I'm going to be sharing my screen so that you see what I'm doing. It's not me just talking, oh, do this, do. No, I am going to show you what to do and how to, if there's any problem that you're seeing, how to circumvent it. So please, 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 if there's anything that you've been trying to do, you've gone to YouTube or whatever, and it's not working out, get those things to me. Let me help you do these things for you. And so, since we're starting tomorrow, I thought to myself, what's going to be the first thing to do in this best series at noon? And so, what I thought about was, drum rolls, please. In honor of Get Organized Week, this whole week is called Get Organized Week. I thought, what is that tool that is the ultimate tool for organization, that is free, that is simple, easy, intuitive, and you can get it like it's easy for you like this? What is that tool? Google. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, what is she talking about? Google is really, really easy and simple to use. Sadly, a lot of business people think that they need to get something, expensive and, high class to use. You don't need all of that. For example, I hear people saying, oh, I want to organize my stuff, and so I do Trello. Why are you going to Trello? You're probably paying money for Trello, but Google, having a Google account, it's easy. And if you're a business owner, there's no way for you not to have a Google account. Because if you have a website, for example, to do your SEO and to do your analytics that's tracking, you need a Google account for that. If you are on YouTube, you need a Google account for that. So it's really, really broad. It's so much. People say, oh, I want somebody to fill out forms, and you're looking at Zoho forms or Typeform. Why do that when there's Google Forms that you can fill out, you can send out something, people fill it out, and then you gather your email list and stuff like that. And so you don't have to, look for things that are so expensive when it comes to organization. Google has that for you. So tomorrow we're going to start with Google. And I am not going to skip any steps, no, because this is, I want it to be practical things that when you look at it, So I'm gonna we'll start with creating a Google account tomorrow. Yes, I'm getting basic because you'll be surprised. Some people don't know how to create a Google account. They feel like they need all this money and high tech stuff to do it. No, but all they need is just you know um, simple link, and they get to creating the Google account. So I'm going to do that. We'll create a Google account, and then how to customize your Google account, and from there we go as go along. Now this best program, if I didn't mention that, is going to be only weekdays, so Monday to Friday at noon New York time. So noon New York time is 9 a.m. PST, California time, or 5 p.m. UK time. Now, if you have different time zones, I've given you 3 times that you're able to use to calculate what time yours falls in. So you're either you can either use New York time, which is noon, 9 a.m. California time, or 5 p.m. UK time, and then you can calculate based on your time zones, in that circle. And so we're starting tomorrow. I want you to invite your friends. I'm going to be creating a schedule, and I put an agenda for everyone that we do so that you know what we're talking about that day. So I would like for you to come online. Come online, bring your friends, share this video, bring your friends on so that you can ask questions and I can answer them live. And then, you can go ahead with me. Now, if you ask questions after the broadcast, I'm going to answer them. But it's best I feel like it's best when one person has a question, at least another 100 have that same question. So it's easier when you bring those questions online and then I can answer it online and everybody would partake in it. So the format is, again, I will do the 10-minute show and tell, and we use 5 minutes to do questions. So that is 15 minutes. We're not going over 15 minutes, but it's 10 minutes to do the live presentation and 5 minutes for questions. If there are no questions, then we'll stop it at 10 minutes. It's going to be, again, the best program, the best series at noon. It's the business essentials and system tools. These are tools that I'm using for my business. I tell my clients to use that are practical, easy, and as we get along, we might just get into stuff that are even broader. But these are practical um, tips and tools that you use for your business to take you to the next level. We'll start from there, and then whatever questions you guys have, you can just you know ask them, and then I can, if there are any other suggestions you want, if there's something you want me to talk about, we'll talk about that. And so I just wanted to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to serve. Yes, I love to serve. This is me serving. And it's so funny because I did this before in a group, but I made it user driven. But this time around, I come up with what's going to be in the agenda, what we're covering, on specific days. When you have, requests, then I can look for how to insert it in different things that I have, outlined for us to do. And so I just want to thank you again. I am really, really excited about this, and how we're going to go to the next level with our businesses without you having to go around looking for, different answers to the questions that you have. Bring them to me and I'll help you. And I love you for watching. Enjoy your day. Bye.